Hello everyone and welcome to Little Rocket Lab. How was your sleep, my dear? It was good. Thanks for letting me stay, Auntie. I really appreciate it. Letting you stay? Nonsense, my dear. I'm just happy to see you again. I was wondering how work has been going at the rocket silo. Maybe you could show me around. The silo? No, there's no need to go poking around in there. But I thought maybe I could help out. There's no need to concern yourself with that. We have plenty of work to keep us busy around here. Why don't we get started by breaking down some of this old equipment in the yard? I still have your mother's old hammer here with me. You should have it. Make sure to take good care of it. You can use it to break apart almost anything. And now we have unlocked the hammer. I'm going to move to the first slot. And you literally just start hitting X to break everything apart. We want to clear this area so that we can start our own little factory. Eventually, we will unlock Toasty, who can literally just run over this stuff and break it down, and it is so much faster. But in the meantime, we have to make do with what we have. Looks much better. Look at how much you've already gotten done. My back is so sore already. Oh my dear, we've barely even started. Now let's try to turn some of these components into new conveyor belts. Take a look at the journal I gave you by pressing the pause button and try to craft some conveyor belts by hand. Now let's take a look at what you put together. Those are some mighty fine belts you've built there. You've got a real knack for this. Try placing them under some of the crates around the yard, as well as picking up and putting down some crates. You can change the direction a conveyor belt is moving by pressing right bumper before you place it. You can also remove and pick them up again by hitting them with your hammer. Looks like you got the hang of it. hang of this. There's only so much scrap to break apart though. You'll need to produce components from scratch if you want to keep building new machinery. The first step is to use a furnace to smelt ore into bars. You can make a furnace by mining the nearby rocks for stone. You can find the blueprint for a furnace in your journal. Try building one and filling it with coal and iron ore. You can mine nearby deposits by hitting them with your hammer. Items can be loaded into machines by hand or by belt. To load by hand, select coal or ore in your quick bar and hold X while standing in front of the furnace. You can also rotate the furnace before you place it by pressing left or right trigger. Okay. Now I know that I'm going to want to put in a drill right along here. So let me do, actually, you know what, let me not do it that way. And then we're going to start assembly. Start with iron plates. Now this is really just the start. I guess we will unlock the drills rather quickly. Alright, and then we need power. We're going to need a bunch of these. Would you look at that, still warm and everything. Since these furnaces only have one input, you'll need to load coal or ore by hand. The university might have a blueprint for a better type of furnace. The next step is to use an ambassador to produce items automatically. Crafting things by hand takes too long and will only get you so far. Try building an assembler. After you place it, your journal will open so you can select what you want to assemble to build. Try feeding it iron bars from the furnace using conveyor belts, then you won't need to load it by hand. You'll need to power the assembler by placing a nearby power pole. You can connect poles together to get power from the house. Now eventually that will not work long term, but it will work for the moment. Okay. Okay, so now the problem is that we're not producing enough power. Just gonna go ahead and put 3 of those here. Veronica is aggravated because she can't get through over here, but that's okay. Alright, this power pole is kind of going to be right in the way. Alright, let's see. I know we're going to need a drill here. And another furnace. Another assembler. Or copper wire. Okay. So I'm going to move this over just a little bit. We're going to do iron plates. Because they are the building blocks for everything. Okay. Let's get some coal. And we can talk to Auntie again. Excellent work. Now we need to take these iron plates and turn them into conveyor belts automatically. Build a second assembler using your journal and configure it to make conveyor belts. As you chain the two assemblers together with conveyor belts so that the iron plates from one assembler are fed directly into the next. Alright, we're gonna do that with this one. Alright, we need more iron plates. The last step we need is a way to collect them, the items you produce automatically. Try building a receiver using your journal and connect it with conveyor belts to the output from the last assembler. Now, also, it's important to note that your person will pass out if they stay up too late. You know what? The drill over here is what's going to actually be needed first, I think. Alright, so her bedtime is 10 o'clock. Okay, I really don't like that that's right there in the middle of the walkway, but it will be okay. Alright, and then that will collect the last conveyor belt, and we can talk to Auntie. Look at that, just humming along. It really takes me back how I miss the sound of the factory. Auntie, why won't you show me the rocket silo? I'm sorry, Morgan, but we can't work on the rocket. In fact, you should stay out of the silo entirely. The main doors are seized shut anyways. But I could? No. And I would prefer if we don't talk about this anymore. If you're looking for something else to help with, perhaps you can help me repairing Pico. Some of his parts have worn out. I was meaning to build the replacement parts myself, but time got away from me. Go see Rebecca at the university. She can help you research the parts needed for his repairs. Press the map button to open your map. I'll mark where the university is for you. And they are currently closed anyways. So that is day 1, kind of a tutorial overview of Little Rocket Lab. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please continue to watch as we go day to day in the lives of Morgan and Auntie and Veronica and Rebecca, who we see quite often. If you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe if you want to see more.